to Genfanad. We are leaving this bog area and getting music. It's depressing enough that they are down in that bog. They also don't have any sound. Unfortunate times for that person. Walking through the bog here with our magical wand of don't get stuck in the bog. Always helpful. There has been another update. Not much that we can do, but could potentially look at some stuff, I guess. And we're gonna do some training. Finally get around to a little bit of that here. Grab some more blooms here. Very good. New dungeons with new ore inside them. Specifically, mithril. We are nowhere near that at this point. But it's a cool idea for the future. Give higher level people more things to do. Always a good plan. I believe one of them is down in this well. There's a note on the well. Feed the giant, save the village. Yes, it likes cherry pie. One of the dungeons is in here or something. There's like multiple new places. Of course, high-level dungeons with high-level things are going to be dangerous. No huge surprise there, obviously. Probably nothing we can really get ourselves into at this point. And this is the dungeon, and it requires a cherry pie to enter. Wild. It's got level 36 enemies. That's not what we want. You sell a cherry pie? This is a pumpkin loaf. Not quite. Well, we don't have a cherry pie, and we don't need to go fight level 36 enemies. That's not going to work out for us. So instead, we're just going to get out of here. What we want to do is a bit of forging. Not trying to get over to making mithril things quite yet. I'd be ecstatic to get to 20 for the silver that we've got. And mithril, I'm sure, is much higher level than that. Then also do some botany. Could work out for us. Gonna need to decide what we want to do for botany, though. There is always the question, what is more efficient here? We could just harvest a bunch of things and drop them on the ground, or we could bank them for use in later activities. And experience is definitely a concern here. Our botany level is 14. We could technically harvest the cherry trees to get those cherries for that cherry pie. Fascinating idea. And where are cherry trees? Just southwest of Thralltown. Eh? There's also the constant questions of what would be good foods to get. That's definitely something we would concern ourselves with here. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. Right now, we just need to pay at least a little bit of attention to walking around here, so as to not die. Because that would be not exactly too helpful here, would it be? Also, with the update, there's some additional changes to some of the quests. Some new rewards stuff like that. Here's Reggie level 100. Right. Where are we at? Bird taxi shortcut for completing a different quest. Okay. So it goes over to another place. Hi, Reggie. It eyes you like a worm. Best not to get too close. If only you knew a bird whisperer to help you break the ice. Ah, yes. That has to do with the Raven's Tower and all that. The problem with that one is us actually getting in there for that quest. And also probably the other things in there. We just need to run past some dangerous enemies. And then there's also enemies inside. Oh. That's the last bit we have for that quest, as far as I can tell. But we are not strong enough. Not by a long shot. So yeah, there's various new shortcuts to places. A few new crafting stations that require completing other quests. Lots of interesting stuff all around. There's like a new butchery table that we have access to. Let's see if we can find that. Should be over in Coin, which is the direction we're heading. I don't think we have access to any of the, or if there even is any faster travel things. There's a butcher table kind of just out in the forest there. Potentially closer. I mean, that's kind of the point of quest rewards, isn't it? You complete the quest, and then you get better things. Rewards and all that. More small dungeons. All the extra little dungeons around really add some stuff here too. All very good. Still a lot of training to be done, for sure. So back to botany here. As far as XP is concerned, I think flax is still a solid choice. It's like the second highest level thing that we could harvest. Gives good experience. And that we can actually use the flax to do stuff with. Overall, I think that's probably a safe bet. And we have multiple quests that require higher level in botany. One for 15, one for 18. Overall seems like a solid choice to collect things that are going to be useful. There's also the potential of harvesting a bunch of things for food, make more complicated recipes and all that. But so far we've really been doing fine with our beef and rat. Oh. That's going to be also a question for what we're going to do combat with. Fighting more things that drop the various foods. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the mega chickens or the level 10 rats or anything. They're just going to drop like rat and chicken, which still has its uses. But definitely would want to have better food into the future. The real problem with food is overhealing. Because we pretty much want to avoid being at low HP whatsoever. So we just end up bringing a combination of lower and higher quality foods. That all works out. I wonder if I really need this Rod of Truth. Would be annoying to get that back. Having to potentially go through the swamp answering those questions again. Would not be ideal. Another shortcut that we have access to here. Right down here in the sewers. We can ride this log. Floating log with a note attached. This is my private log. Do not touch it or else. This must be the log ride Kenneth told you about. You can ride it north and see where it goes, but it'll be a one-way trip. Ooh, that's dangerous. Following Kenneth's instructions, you untie the suspiciously complex knot. If we die, we die. I didn't think he had it in him. Ride along? Ride it. Up on the log, dislodge it from the sand, and drift north. And that brings us to this crab island. They are level 16. Oh, we've clicked on the crab. That's not a good strategy. Crab. Heal. Climb ladder. That just drops us off in there. Weird. There's just a crab pile there. These crabs up here are much nicer. They're only level 5. Again, with the scaling experience and all that, not actually too useful for us. That's alright. See, I was gonna go to that island or something. I don't know. It's fine. There's a water color in the ground. But the elementals are aggressive, so not gonna mess with that. Another interesting thing is combat levels have been changed a little bit. Depending on if you're doing range or melee stuff, it switches what your level is for aggression and all that. So that'll be something, I suppose. Let's see. Where are the flax here? Let's back up. I think the flax is, yeah, flax is right here. That's not a bad spot. It's definitely workable. Any closer flax to anywhere? Any other good times with flax? Now we're back over here again. There's some west of Scent. And some in Plenty. This one's probably closer, I'd say. Over here in Plenty, or to the bank. It's kind of awkward getting to the bank here, though. That's alright. And another thing we get as a previous quest reward is a new spot here, down the corner. Should be a butchery table here. I think this might be the second butchery table in the whole world. With Itax the Butcher. Got any rat steak? None to give away, sorry. You can just come on in here. Yeah, there's a butchery table. Delightful. And some bones. I think this was a reward from the butchery quest over in Scent with the crazy butcher. He wants a rat steak? I mean, we got rat steak. Want some crisp rat? Nope. So that is another location we can go for butchery. If we butcher there, we could cook here and then go to the bank. Seems like a solid plan all around. I think that could work. Let's get over to the bank here. Yeah, meal prep table, cooking range, all good stuff. Okay. So the real question is going to be, do we use any of the XP buff things? Potentially could be really, really useful. Oh, also our bank is so full of things. Now let's look at what we got here. We got an etched hero bone. We need to combine that with the silver. Do some of that. Anything else in here we don't really need? Really don't need these components. plate greaves. Yeah, we're not too worried about making any plate stuff since we already have it. Flame distillate, reinforced glass. Just stacking up all the various quest items here. Let's just get rid of some things here. Do we need both these bows? Can we even wield both these bows? I guess we could butcher the rats since we're around here. It's a longbow and the short bow. Don't know which one of these is better. Put those away for now. What else we got? Got a few pristine furs. Got all these clasps. Really don't need more clasps right now. Could save them for stuff though. I think we'll take these bowls out. Don't really need bowls right now. Or shears. I don't need a lot of the regular items that you just buy from shops in general. That'll be alright for now. Let's even sell some of this stuff. I think we dropped the Rod of Truth though. We can see if we can sell it. You never know. Probably not though, it's a quest item. Trade. Oh, this shop is completely full of things. Don't have any space to purchase the item. Yeah. Plenty of shields people are making. Lean cooked chicken, low quality lean cooked chicken, fatty cooked chicken. Those are okay. So there's lean, regular, and fatty. All the different qualities of cooked chicken. Maybe that has something to do with the mega chickens. That's a possibility. I mean, I don't think we wait around for anything to try to disappear in this shop here. Don't know exactly how long that takes. And the only one that's really anywhere close to disappearing is this rat hide. Wow. I don't think we worry about that. Why is this bronze bar out here? I'd like to keep my bronze bar, thank you very much. Yeah, components are worth nearly nothing, though. I'm not too worried about it. That way. Yeah, I don't think we're really going to be shearing any sheep here. This is also another good reason to be working on completing quests here. So as to not have so many things in the inventory. And the bank. Alright. We got 12 iron bars. We probably use those for something. Let's pick up some more potions here, I guess. Since we're here. We have 151 due right now. I really still feel like... I mean, the real question is, what would be the best thing to use the bonus experience on? We could use it on combat to get our combat up faster. But then that would mean that we get less drops, which is going to be less experience in like butchery and stuff. Although butchery is already doing pretty fine, so I don't think that's going to be a huge problem. We could use it on something like forging, where the experience is kind of lagging behind mining. Potentially get that closer to where we want to be. We could focus it into whatever we're doing in order to move closer to completing some quests. I just feel like combat's probably a good idea, because that is one of the things we are really struggling with here. Unfortunately, with combat, it's going to end up giving experience in all the different things at the same time. So, I mean, more points into vitality is not the worst idea. Did we go past the guy? Maybe we went past the guy. Or did we? Probably. It's a little bit here. It's not like there's a huge amount of space up to the north here either. Just be looking out for the Bloom guy. It's Bloom and all his things. Yeah, here he is. Sage to sage. See if we're even have them available. Yep. Speed boost potion low for 22. We could be trying to save up for the hat. But I don't think we need to. Alright, we bought out that stock again. So we got 14 of these, which give up to 1,000 XP. So that's up to 14,000 bonus experience here. And I think we really just want to put that, I mean, 50% bonus XP. Honestly, we should probably put some into foraging. And even then, 14,000 XP is not massive, unfortunately. Also depends on XP rates, I guess. If we put some into foraging, that'll get us more in line with mining. And then we don't have to go mine a whole bunch more. Let me see what we got in terms of ore here, what we can actually accomplish here. Because most of the experience is going to be in the actual making the bars portion. If we bank here, store these, we have got just a lot of ores. It is numbers of ores. The fact that it's all different qualities, we have to add everything together. Definitely a bit more worth than just having one kind of thing. The whole quality system is definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing. We have 565 low quality, 566 regular quality, and 265 high quality. So nearly 1,400 ores. And then making the bronze bars is going to be 10 experience each. So assuming we don't fail any, and we will because low quality ore and all that, maybe about 14,000 XP. And then if we use XP drinks here, that would get us double XP basically, or by 50%. I don't know if it's double or plus 50%. Was it 1.5 or, I mean, I guess we'll find out when we use it. If we do that, just regularly, we would get, I mean, there's also still a little bit of experience to be made making the shields, like another 2 experience per bar. So we can kind of do that times 12. It's actually 13, let's call it 400. 1,400. We do actually do 12 for actually making the shields. That's 16,000 XP. Add that on to the 32,000 that we already have. We've got roughly 48, give or take. And mining is at 79. Oh no. Not even close. Not even close in the slightest. Alright. I have decided we are using the XP on that. It's probably still not going to be enough, actually. But we really, really need it. Mining is just so far ahead for whatever reason. I think the problem is you get 10 experience per mining each of the copper, each of the tin, and then only 12 total experience for using the ores. Technically, you can do slightly better than 2 making the shields. If you make more complicated recipes, you can get a lot more bang for your buck. Unfortunately, that is annoying. And honestly, more trouble than just going and mining more ores. So, probably just gonna stick with the shields. Yeah, all the extra steps. Just, nah. So So what we're gonna do is take one of these out. Then we're gonna want 15. I mean, low quality, not really. Let's start with the high quality. Draw X, high quality copper, 15. Used it here. Alright. So the plan here is drink this, and then go try to make tons and tons of bronze bars. You drink the drink. You can see the XP boost here. Drop X high quality tin. Also gonna see how trying to withdraw things works here. Plus 50%. So it might just be plus 50%. It says plus 50% of what we had, or 50% more experience than we had before. We will find out. If it is 15, well, then we're getting plus 50%. And if it's 20, it's basically double. What is it? 15. Alright, it's fine. Alright. So that's gonna last for 1,000 bonus experience. And if each of these is 5, that is 200 bars. Can we do 200 bars an hour? Is the next question. Probably. Could be a while though. So this is gonna be a process. Yeah, if it's only 50% more XP, it's still not gonna be anywhere close to 20, unfortunately. Even if we use these while making the shields, and we obviously wouldn't because that'd be way too slow, probably wouldn't even work. Draw high quality 15. Here's an option, high quality 15. There we go. Yeah, if we use these potions while making the shields, it would be not worth it at all. Because at that point, I think we wouldn't be able to get. I mean, if it's 1,000 bonus, we would need to get 2,000 experience in order to actually use up all the bonus experience effectively. Please go inside. Yeah. So, alternatively, it's worth it for even things that are lower, because you're still getting the full experience worth. Depends what you're looking for, I guess. But what we need to get here is 200 bars over to this furnace in an hour to get the maximum. That's a while. Yeah, with that, we're gonna get, we got 1,400 bars, and now in total we're gonna get 17 experience each. Assuming none of them break again, which we can't assume. That's 15 here, and then 2 for making the shields. That is 23,000 XP. Which doesn't seem like a lot. The X quantity still stays here. Okay. Yeah, 23,000 XP maximum. Add that to the 32,800 XP we have currently. And it's also actually a little bit less than that. That'd be 56,000 XP. And we need more like 76,000 XP. We're 20,000 14 XP short. So that's ridiculous. That's a lot more ore we need to get. I think we'd probably go for some iron at this point. But yeah. It's gonna be like that. Kind of something there. And 20,000 experience divided by the 17 we could get here. That's still like another 1,000 of each ore. Or if we're going to iron, it's still basically like 1,000 more ore. Because iron bars would be 16. And iron shields worth 3 2/3 XP per bar, effectively. Definitely gonna be a process here. And the process is processing. And also, that's not accounting for any failures, because a failure just means you get no experience whatsoever, like half experience or something. Not ideal by a long shot. It's also pretty weird that most of the foraging experience comes from actually making the bars here, and the actual making the items is nearly worthless comparatively. Slower, more complicated, make a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't sell to the shops for basically anything. That's also kind of awkward. This is the easiest part of the foraging process, and it's the best experience. Typically, you would have the harder part be more rewarding in some fashion. There is still some usage in the making high quality equipment that actually still has some value. But then all the regular and low quality bars and all the effort to make things all depends on what high quality equipment you're making here too. With the changes to level requirements for all the various bits, there's also more demand, I would assume, for more high quality things. So that means more demand for high quality bars. Still slower though. So what we're gonna do here is just keep at it, keep using up our bars. Observe this line that's going around the outside here. Whether that is a timer or the amount of experience used. We'll see what happens here. As long as I'm getting 15, that's the best I can do here. I suppose if we run out of bars to use, we could just either save the boost for later, or we're always getting more do. I think we'll be able to make do with using these for various things. But I think definitely foraging here is a good idea, because the experience falls behind mining so quickly. Combat, we can just do more combat, so that'll be okay. Also, don't know if the experience from combat would even be good enough to warrant using buffs here. It's a thought. So, I'm going to continue smelting these up, and maybe get to the shields at some point. But we will see how things are going. Well, there is 16 foraging at least. Also, running low on the high quality ores. Not that matters a huge amount. I guess it does mean we're going to get less experience as we start being able to fail things, but it's alright. We still have this much here. Oh, it even tells us how much. 42 minutes remaining, 175 XP remaining. Oh, so we're basically done with that then. Wow. So this is definitely a decently fast experience. Very cool. I guess we can check to see if it actually means 10 experience or 5 experience. If it's 1,000 total or 1,000 base with added or 1,000 bonus. We'll figure this out. That is some very useful tooltip right there. I mean, I guess it's not a tooltip, it's an examine, I guess. But yeah, time-wise, this is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I guess that is a good balancing thing here. Having be time and experience based. So you can't do something that's really fast experience and get super huge amounts of it. I guess. Let's see here. Made one, now it's 1 city, now it's 1 city. Yep, so it's 5 experience per. Alright. So that's okay. Still not gonna be anywhere near enough forging experience, but at least it's something. And that means we'll have burned through 200 with the bonus XP here. So after that means we're gonna use 7 in total, making all these bars. We had just about 1400 on the dot, so not gonna have any wasted experience. And after the last one, we're gonna have like 40 minutes left. We can go make some shields, get the last tiny bit of the experience, I guess. I think this'll work. I think this'll work. So, how much more high quality we got? 88? Eh. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright. Here is the end of the first XP boost. Only can make 5 more here. Then we're going to stop. Because I obviously want all the experience I can get. Now it's gone. So we took about 20 minutes there to do 200 bars. So that means the other 1200 that we have in the bank is going to take 2 more hours. Oh boy. The grinds. They're 50% faster though. So here we go. Fresh 1000 experience. Yeah. The high quality ore is no more. Used it all. Making the bars. And of course some of them didn't end up being high quality, so we will see how many bars we actually have here. There's still that whole achievement and potential use of making more high quality bronze things. So if we check our bars here, we made 193. It's okay. I think there still is a chance of making high quality from regular quality here. So, and we have way more regular quality ore, so presumably that'll get us somewhere. That's the dream, at least. Another one. There's a low quality iron sickle on the ground here. What do we have in that regard? Nothing really. Alright. I guess we'll keep that. Yeah, we have the bronze sickle. Can't use that until like 20, but I guess we're getting closer. We'll see if that's even better, but not really what we're doing right now. We're just drinking another one of these potions. There we go again. And here is 17 forging. Amazing. This happened when I got 16 too. For whatever reason it says 18 out of 17 when we just got 17. So, I don't know what's going on with that. It's probably fine. And another potion. And that is the end of the regular quality ore. It's all low quality from here on out. My goodness. So let's see what we ended up with for total high quality bars here. 306. Not bad. I don't think too low quality can produce a high quality. I guess there's still a chance. Or maybe not. It's probably not. Yeah, low quality ores. Oh boy. And we might even be able to fail entirely. That'll be even less experience. I suppose we'll find out. Another potion. On the positive side, we seem to be getting all the bars. So we're getting the full experience here. So we got that going for us. Probably not going to get the full experience from actually trying to make things out of the low quality bars, but At least we're getting the much more important smelting XP here. And one final potion. 18 foraging. And let me see here. Yep, now it says 19 out of 18. Wild. 11,000 XP to the next level though. And we are basically out of bars. Well, ores. We got plenty of bars. That's a different thing. And that is all the bars. Ending totals. We got 625 low quality, 932 regular quality, and 306 high quality. We still had some lower level bars in here already. We got a nice big stack of this. If we can get a whopping 2 experience per bar here. No, not really a lot. And we're still 10,000 experience away from the next level. That's only 19. So yeah, it's gonna need a bit more work there. We also technically have 20 more experience in the bonus here. I'm gonna go butcher some rats that I have in the bank. Might as well. Could also test to see if the XP boost lasts over logout time. It's like, because it says time remaining here. Whether that means in-game time or real time. Not a huge deal either way. So we're just going to pop in here, butcher some rats, and get a little bit of XP, and now it's done. We got some high quality lean raw rat and fatty rat. Oh boy, we got multiple kinds of things here. Alright, stop. Oh, wait, all sorts of stuff on the ground. Alright, let's drop low quality hides. So we got fatty. Oh boy. Now things are even complicated. I'll drop a single sinew. Pick up my raw rat meat. Alright. There's multiple different things now. We got lean raw, low quality lean, fatty raw. Oh boy. The food update. That's also a thing here. My goodness. So just to try to save a space here, as we're going to be getting all these new raw meats of different styles, I'm going to try to butcher all the rats. Just get that done. Then I guess we could cook the meat here too. Although it might not stack with our regular rat. Low quality, fatty, and lean. Oh no. The whole system to make there only be one type of thing. And now there's 9 types of meat. Oh no. My bank space. It's a disaster. Alright, good. Let's get all this taken care of quickly here. And here's the level. 14 butchery. That's also doing the one above. Now foraging's back to normal. Interesting. It might just be a cosmetic thing. That's entirely possible. But 14 is a good level, because that is Departed Mega Chicken. So, we've got access to the next level of thing here in butchery. Apparently there's also Departed Ant. Not sure where we get that. Level 22 enemies. Yeah, not quite there. The Mega Chickens are lower level and more butchery here, eventually. So, that's gonna be something. Let's get a few more rats here. And that is all the rats. So now we have this much lean of all the qualities, this much regular of all the qualities, this much fatty of all the qualities. Just going to cook everything here. That'll at least save some space, going to the regular crisp rat pile. And then we're going to have lean crisp rat and fatty crisp rat. We're going to have to look into that later. Let's just get this all cooked. So we have it, I guess. Okay, there's also an option for making rat jerky with onions and fat. Isn't that good for all the different kinds of this one? Yep. Well, let's go check to see what we can do with the other two. If it's the same thing, we might just hold off on this in case we want to make rat jerky. It's possible, maybe. I don't know what I want to do. All I know is that I've got a bunch of rat here. Some of it is lean, regular, fatty. Got 9 different kinds of rat meat. It's quite the experience. Quite the experience out here. Be another question of what's worth making with the cooking here. Because there's extra ingredients and extra steps, and we need to get onions and fat. This makes a lean crisp rat, or rat jerky. This makes lean or jerky, fatty or jerky. Yeah, they can all make jerky. Looks like there's only regular jerky, but of course there's also probably high, low, and regular quality lean and fatty, and probably high, regular, and low quality jerky. At least the qualities stack in the bank now. At least we have that going for us. But what we really need to worry about is this pile of bars. We can try to at least do something with these. Next time. Goodbye.